What's going on, guys? Welcome to the UFC 289 pre-fight. Amanda Nunes versus Irene Aldana. And, of course, we're going to talk about Charles Oliveira versus Beneil Dariush, which I just put a video out for, by the way. If you haven't checked it out yet, go check it out. My fiance is sitting here off to the side right now, just watching me right now. I don't know what she's doing, but she's getting a live view. She's here live. Just waiting to catch a Boston crab, I guess, after the stream. But what's going on, guys? We're going to go through full card picks for 289, even though I have a full card prediction video on the channel you can check out. We're going to talk more in depth the fights on the card, just in general, any fights you guys want to talk about, and whatever else you guys really want to talk about. We're going to go through full card picks. We're going to go in depth on Charles Oliveira versus Beneil Dariush, the best fight on the card, in my opinion. And, yeah, I hope you guys watched the video I just put out. That's why I delayed the live. I had the live ready to go at 9:30. But then I said, you know what? I'll release it because I'll release my video and then I'll go live at 10. The video I released on the channel, why is Charles Oliveira being counted out against Beneil Dariush? It's doing pretty good, actually, on the channel right now. Picking up some steam, picking up some heat. Hopefully it does well, considering it has less than 24 hours to perform, basically. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you haven't went and checked it out, check it out. Matter of fact, just in case somebody's watching this stream tomorrow or hold on one second, early tomorrow, I'm going to link in the chat of this, in the description of this live stream, I'm going to link my entire UFC 289 playlist. I'm going to link my Oliveira Dariush full breakdown and prediction. I'm going to link my UFC 289 full card prediction. And I'm also going to link the video I'm talking about right now, the underdog video. I will link that all in the description of this live stream for people who are watching this later, or if people want to go check it out after this stream. And that is added. So we're good to go. Okay. Let me just put my chat in the right spot so I can see it without the microphone blocking it. Do me a favor, as always, make sure to like the stream. Double check and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. We are 140 subscribers away, or 160 subscribers away from 10,000. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Also, tomorrow I will be live streaming UFC 289. So if you care to join me, I'll be going live roughly. I'm definitely going to be live for some prelims. Let me see. Let me take a look at the exact card on UFC.com. I don't think I'm going live for every single fight. I'm going to aim to go live around 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll miss 2 prelims. We'll miss Diana Belbitsa versus Maria Oliveira, David Dvorak versus Steve Erceg. We'll miss that on stream. I'll still be watching those fights, and I'll be on about 8 p.m. Eastern time. There's no way I'm missing Nasruddin Imavov versus Chris Curtis. So at the absolute latest, I'd be on 9 p.m., but I'll be on around 8 p.m. So join me tomorrow for that if you guys are not doing anything other than watching the card, or you don't feel like ordering and you want to know the results, what's going on. You can join me for the watch along. I wonder if there's anybody who doesn't watch the fights who will watch my live streams and then watch the post fights and never really even see the fight. What's up, Fries? What's up, Yu-Gi-Oh? Who do y'all got winning, Benny or Charles? I'm assuming that's a question for the chat, but I'm going Charles Oliveira. I'm very confident in Charles Oliveira getting the job done. Yeah, it's disgusting it's not 5 rounds. True, but never be award needed the championship rounds. Yeah, I wish we had championship rounds. What are your thoughts on the card? Good card or meh? I have an entire video grading the card, but it's not that great. Co-main event's the best fight on the card, and I absolutely love it, but outside of that, it's a weak card. Salute MMA Joey, thank you. The card is cheeks, but there are like 4 fights I'm interested in. There's a couple good fights on the card, but they're spread out. They're really spread out. I mean, Chris Curtis and Nasruddin Imavov, great fight on the prelims. Dan Ige versus Nate Landwehr. I don't think it's going to be all that competitive, but I still like the fight. It should be fun while it lasts, but I think it's going to be a brutal finish. And then, of course, Charles Oliveira versus Beneil Dariush, the people's main event. Cannot wait for that. What's up, Joey? Gotcha on while I'm playing Elden Ring getting Boston Crab by the bosses. Appreciate you, Niles. What's up, all, and what's up, Joey, the MMA breakdown GOAT. Thank you, Jono. I've never been called that before, but I'll take it. Hello, Joey. What's up, Chris? What do you predict the robbery of the night will be? I'll say one of the Canadians gets a robbery decision. Even though I'm picking both those fights to get finished, I'll say Marc-Andre Barriault gets a robbery decision. That's what I'm calling right now. Watching one at the moment. Good. Maybe I'll turn that on in a little bit. Beneil Dariush by robbery. That'd be horrific. If Oliveira wins but then gets robbed. Joey, I'm hyped to see Oliveira fight again. It feels like it's been forever after his title run. It does feel like it's been a while. It's been 8 months. Beneil versus Charles prediction. Beneil wins round 1. Then Oliveira gets a knockdown in 2. Third goes to Beneil after a nasty knockdown, and he takes the decision. We shall see. I think Oliveira finishes him. That's what I'm going with. Buddy. But we'll talk about that when I go through the full card predictions, which I will do shortly. I do every Friday stream before the fight card. I usually go through my full card picks again. Should all pay-per-view co-main events be 5 rounds? Depends what the fight is, but yes. For the most part, yes. Landwehr, Ige, Oliveira, Dariush, Curtis Imavov, Urseg, Dvorak all should be good. Yeah, I'm sad Dvorak versus Schnell got canceled. Schnell had to pull out. That was a good fight. What's up, Blaze 1? Jasmine Jadavicius gets a robbery decision. Oh, God. Hey, Miranda Maverick ain't no stranger to getting robbed. What's up, Razor? If Oliveira KOs Beneil, does he get a title shot, or does he have, because he does have star power? I don't know. I almost made a video on this, but it's probably something I can make after the card as well, depending on what Dana says at the post-fight presser. I have a gut feeling that Dana's already planning on giving Poirier or Gaethje, the winner of the BMF belt, the title shot. I have a feeling that's what Dana's planning on doing. Did you say hi to me yet? I think so, but hi. What's up, Deeds? To be honest, Joey, Beneil versus Charles would have never made it past the 3rd round. That's what I've heard that every time I've complained. I complained about Burns versus Hamzat. Oh, it's not gonna need a 4th round. I complained about O'Malley on. Oh, it's not gonna need a 4th round. And time and time again, doesn't happen. I've been looking into Oliveira versus Dariush, and my final prediction is Josh Parisian via spinning back butt crack KO. Okay. I think if Oliveira loses, he will go up to welterweight. Gut feeling. Nah, he's not going to welterweight, dude. He wouldn't survive at welterweight. He'd be too small. He'd be too small at welterweight. He'd be way too small at welterweight, I think. So if he loses, he's going to stick around at lightweight. Try to rebuild himself. He's lost before. It's been a bit, but he's lost before. I just hope we don't see a Tony Ferguson type fall off for Charles Oliveira. I'm pretty confident Oliveira gets the job done, though. I'm pretty confident Oliveira gets the job done. So, on a real note, I forgot Parisian is fighting Walt Harris. Harris is going to KO him badly. Dude, I don't know who's going to win. I'm just not looking forward to seeing some of that Josh Parisian butt crack. Who wins, Prime Robbie or Prime Vanderlei? Aren't they in 2 different weight classes? I guess Robbie fought at middleweight for a little while, I believe. I'd go Vanderlei, Prime Vanderlei. You think Benny will call out Islam, or he will just say, whoever the UFC wants me to fight, I'll fight anyone? It's hard to say. I don't think he's going to make some dramatic call out if he wins. Joey, thoughts on 165 division and welterweight becoming 175? Not a big fan. I hate change, so not a big fan. Cards like tomorrow makes me want to rethink my position on streaming the events. Understood. Understood. I know what you mean. Tomorrow's card is not particularly great. Thoughts on Song versus Rob Font, UFC 292? I like it. What I don't like is I feel like if Aljo pulls out, they're giving one of them the title shot against O'Malley to give O'Malley an easier win. Not that either one of those is an easy win, but it's much more manageable than Aljamain Sterling. So I love the fight, though. I think Song wins. I think Song has the bigger moments. By the way, tomorrow's card, I'm going to need to get some donations on this stream. I got to pay for my card tomorrow, guys. I got to order this card so I can stream it with you guys. So hopefully I get enough. I need to get enough donations on the pre-fight stream to pay for my card. So I'm holding out a cup right now, shaking it and saying change. That's what I'm doing right now. Because that card is for $80 for that. Basically a one-fight card in a way. But yeah, I'm not streaming. I see someone, do you really have to order it? Yeah, I'm not going to have any reliability issues, okay? I've never really felt like dealing with that. Harris is like 50 at this point. Dude, when's the last time Walt Harris won a fight? I'm surprised he's even still in the UFC. He's lost 3 in a row. He hasn't won since 2019. Damn. Imagine not winning a fight in 4 years. My heart breaks for him. My heart breaks for him. And, yeah, and it was his stepdaughter. I forgot. She got abducted and killed. I wish I wouldn't have looked up Walt Harris. And he hasn't won a fight since. Maybe that's why the UFC's kept him around. That makes me sad. If Benny wins, he'll just shout out Jesus probably. Prime Wanderlei easily. Can't wait for more Josh Parisian action. Me either, Joey. Me neither. I think if Oliveira loses, they'll feed him the Sarukian. Feed him? That's a little bit of an overstatement. If Benny wins, okay, read that. Who wins? Parisian's butt crack or Dana White's Luscious V? It's got to be Dana's Luscious V. I think Dana's Luscious V is on PEDs. Tony needs to retire. I bet he already has CTE before an old age. Oh, he definitely already has CTE. I bet you a lot of these guys already have CTE. I mean, you don't think Nate Landwehr has CTE in that brain? Then you're smoking crack. You know what I mean? A lot of these guys already have CTE. CTE, we kind of joke about CTE a little bit. Oh, this guy has CTE, that guy. Anybody that's taken any sustained brain damage has CTE already. So, it's sad. I probably have CTE. All the brain damage I've taken. So, I'm looking up pictures of CTE brain versus... Oh, the brain is so ugly when you got CTE. Emotional, difficult, and mood swings, trouble concentrating and focus, short-term memory problems, headaches, insomnia, depression. Advanced symptoms include executive dysfunction, trouble speaking clearly or finding words, uncontrollable muscle movements, self-harming thoughts and behavior, balance problems or walking unsteadily, loss of coordination, increasingly aggressive behavior. Damn, that's an ugly CTE brain. Damn, that's sad. They say Chris Benoit had CTE. That's why he killed his family, basically. Uncontrollable mood swings. I wish they would start... Oh, there's no way to diagnose until after you pass, I believe. Chronic traumatic... I don't even know how to pronounce the last word. Joey, brain damage comes from reading the chat, probably. You just described Nate Diaz. Okay. Can't wait for Rinya debut. Okay. We're praying for Oliveira win. Let's go. McGregor definitely has CTE as well as Nate Diaz. For sure, probably. Joey's brain damage. Okay. You should wear mirror tint sunglasses while you're wearing your live reaction tomorrow night. Dude, does people really enjoy that? Wouldn't really consider Oliveira fighting Armin, him being fed to Armin. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Shout out to Beneil. Apparently, he asked for Armin when Oliveira pulled out at 288. I think there's a high possibility neither Benny or Bilal ever fight for a title. I agree with you. How can Conor get a title shot for lightweight when he's supposedly fighting Chandler at welterweight? Who knows what's going on there? I don't even know what's going on. Dana already came out and said it may not be till 2024. I believe we got a better chance of seeing Josh Parisian's butt crack a couple times in 2023 rather than seeing McGregor fight. To be quite honest. Let me see. Dude, Dana with these full send UFC shirts. Also, can we talk about something else I called out? Dana said Khamzat versus Usman is bullshit. I don't know if you guys saw that. I told you guys that weeks ago, and now we know for sure. And these full send UFC t-shirts are just low budget. I think if Conor beats Chandler at welterweight, they'll do him and Gaethje for the BMF, or him versus Leon at UFC 300. Dude, Conor's definitely going to be fighting for the BMF. And then once he wins it, he's never defending it. You picking DuBronx or Beneil in tomorrow's co-main? I'm picking DuBronx. Say what you want about Beneil. He's not afraid to fight anyone. Agreed. Don't know if you watched it live, weigh-ins, but I was surprised they didn't have Oliveira or Dariush on the mic. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. Does either one of them on the mic get you excited? If McGregor fight don't happen at the end of the year, they're going to do Volk to Poirier at the end of the year. We'll see. I don't know about all that. Imagine if the winner of Poirier and Gaethje KOs Islam. That would be crazy. That would be wild. I think Poirier would have a better chance than Gaethje because Poirier can at least survive on the ground a little bit. But Gaethje, he gets taken down, dude. He's got the same jiu-jitsu as a newborn baby, essentially. You know, he has no jiu-jitsu. I don't even know if he trains jiu-jitsu at all. That's how bad his jiu-jitsu is. Dana needs to hang it up. Now is the time. Yeah, make some noise if you are ready for Dana to hang it up. Noise incoming. Noise incoming. It looks like this video is doing pretty well. It's almost got 1,000 views. It's only been out for an hour. So, shout out to you guys for encouraging me to make it the other day on stream. Hopefully it picks up some good views before tomorrow night, because then it'll fizzle out for sure. Last time I made one of those was Israel Adesanya. Who remembers it? Who remembers it? Israel Adesanya. Why is Israel Adesanya being overlooked in the Alex Pereira rematch? Shout out to Neil Magny for calling out Khamzat and get destroyed brutally. Yeah, he would get destroyed brutally. Who do you got in the Neil Magny Philip Rowe fight? I don't know. I got to dig into that a little bit more. I'm tentatively picking Neil Magny. Main card for one is starting now. I might turn it on, but I'm not gonna do crazy commentary on it. Hold on. Till got CTE in his ACL. Dude, how come every time Till loses, he says he blew out his ACL? I got Neil Magny via hairline. It could be very well. Old Neil Magny's hairline. We're just going to throw that in the chat just for the hell of it. I don't even know who's fighting in one championship tonight. I don't even know who's fighting. Let me go take a look. Let me take a look. Jeez, these names are horrible. Is this on Amazon? I believe so. Let me X out some of these tabs. Amazon. Okay. How do I get to Prime Video? I forgot. Oh, Prime Video. Here it is. Why is it not showing up? Sports. Watch with Prime. There we go. Boom. I'll just turn it on. I'll casually tune in here and there. Who do you think Kelvin fights for his return to 170? I think Amanda being Shavkat. The fact that Shavkat wants that, I think the UFC will be like, okay, we'll make that. If anyone deserves a title shot, it's Clay Guida. Nah, Clay Guida can go kick it with his boys. Rumor has it Neil Magny has the whole welterweight division shaking in their boots. All right. Thoughts on back-to-back pay-per-views in September? I don't think it's going to be a pay-per-view, is it? I'm trying to get clarification on that. I actually tweeted at Aaron Bronster, but I'm going to send him a message. Because I don't know if it's confirmed as a pay-per-view or not. The September 16th card. Hold on. 293. All right, we'll see if we can get an answer while we're on the stream. Okay. Boom. Done with that. We'll see if we get an answer back. Paddy Pimblett is a dark horse in the lightweight division. Islam needs to stop ducking. Yeah, you're probably right. Video idea is Mark Madsen, the only fighter Islam Makhachev terrified of. Okay. We're just trolling, I guess. Mark Madsen. Kelvin versus Jeff Neal at 1 set. I like that. That's the fight to make. Once Kaden recovers, who should he fight next? I wouldn't mind the Arnold Allen fight being rebooked because of the way it ended. Even though Allen was winning, I wouldn't mind seeing that rebooked. Just off the top of my head. Was watching an interview with Cejudo earlier. He says Leon should be calling it Conor for a fight. Ew. Dude, Cejudo says some dumb shit. What's next for Jeff Neal? Hopefully Shavkat Rakhmonov. No, he already fought Shavkat. I'm dumb. Hopefully Kelvin Gastelum. I think that makes a lot of sense. But let me take a look real quick. I wouldn't mind seeing the Shavkat fight again. Who should Jeff Neal fight next? Gilbert Burns. Jeff Neal, Gilbert Burns. Boom. Signed. Sealed. If not, Kelvin Gastelum. I wouldn't mind either one of those. I would like them equally. I think we're going to get Val versus Grasso 2 as a free event. That's what I was thinking. Or if Yair beats Volk, they'll put Yair as a main event. Or they could do Moreno on the card too if Moreno beats Pantoja. Do you still think the Australian card will be headlined by Izzy Jamal? The more the time goes by, the more I think no. I think they're waiting to see what happens. at 290 now. I'm convinced. I am convinced they're waiting to see what happens, which makes me less and less enthralled that my original prediction is correct. But we'll see. We shall see. All right. Got too many tabs. I constantly have like 18 tabs open. I like Matchmaker Joey. Fair enough. Jeff Real first round KO against Burns. I'd pick Jeff. Yair won't beat Volk. I think he can. And I may even pick him. Wait, why would 290 make a difference for the Izzy Jamal fight? Dreykus and Whitaker? Who is Shavkat going to face? That is a good question. I swear I will. I just stuttered over my words 18 times. That's how excited I got. I will forgive everything Dana White has ever said if he books Khamzat versus Shavkat. Oh my God. I will literally be so happy. Imagine they announced that. That'd be the most excited I've been for a fight in a long while. That'd be right up there with Oliveira versus Islam. That's how big that fight would be. I have a feeling they're going to make... If Bilal doesn't get a title shot, they're going to make Bilal fight Shavkat. I agree. Jeff ices Burns with his 1-2. Who you got, Moreno versus Sterling? Sterling easily. If they're not doing Khamzat versus Usman, I want to see Shavkat versus Usman. Usman and Shavkat train together. That could be a problem, could not be. I see he pointed out Usman and Burns train together. Yeah, but it all depends how close they are, I guess. And also, it's not for a title, so it's a little bit different. I wouldn't be opposed to Jeff versus the winner of JDM versus Brady. I like it. Will you miss the Lioness when she's no longer around? It's hard to say at this point in time. I don't know. It's hard to say at this point in time. Impossible to say. Maybe yes, maybe no. Maybe not. Bantamweight division is DOA in my opinion anyway. The UFC's refused to expand it and refused to try to develop it. And when they have opportunities to, they don't. If they're not doing Khamzat versus Usman, I want to see Shavkat Usman. All right, let's look at the division. I'll tell you who I'm booking. If I'm booking the welterweight division, I'm doing Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad 2. Okay? I'm booking Kamaru Usman versus Colby Covington 3. I'm booking Khamzat Chimaev versus Shavkat Rakhmonov. I'm booking Gilbert Burns versus Jeff Neal. Wonderboy Thompson's already fighting Michel Pereira, but if he wins against Michel Pereira, I want him booked against Ian Machado Gary. Sean Brady, he's fighting Jack Della Maddalena. I like that matchup. I'll leave that alone. And that's pretty much it for the division. That's what I'm booking right now, if it's up to me. If it's up to me, that's what I'm booking. And really, I'm okay with I wanted Colby versus Khamzat. I'll take Colby versus Khamzat, Colby versus Shavkat. But in an ideal world, Khamzat versus Shavkat is the fight I have to make if I'm making it. And then I have to give Bilal his deserved title shot. And then that really only leaves Colby and Usman. So why not book a third fight? Joey, can you rate my Luscious V? I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Would Khamzat versus Shavkat lose their hype if they lose their 0? I don't think so. They would lose some of it, but they'd be able to build it back. I think they'd rather do JDM versus Wonderboy and Ian Gary versus Magny. Yep, I agree. That's what they'd rather do for sure. Bilal versus Leon, Usman versus Khamzat, Colby versus Shavkat. Okay. Fair enough. When we going through the whole card? Soon. Soon, my friend. In like 5-10 minutes, we'll go through the whole card. Remind me in 5-10 minutes, so in case I forget. But we're going to go through it in a little bit. Colby Leon rumored for September 16th. I heard it's going to be the co-main event of 294 in Abu Dhabi, which makes me think maybe Bilal will get the shot. I felt like I had a hair on my lip and I wanted to make sure it didn't go in my drink. Sup, I drop you round 1 easy. Yeah, right, dude. I'd murk you, ice cold yellow Red Bull. If I saw you on the streets and I wanted your lunch money, I'd take it with ease. And you do nothing about it. Okay? But I see headlining December pay-per-view if Conor and Chandler don't happen. Maybe. I don't know if they headline the December pay-per-view. I feel like that's doubtful. Yeah, Boston Crabs on site. If I saw Ice Cold, I'd Boston Crab him and his entire family. Just for the disrespect he's giving me in chat right now. And before I Boston Crab him, I have Joe Martinez be like, make some noise if you are ready. If O'Malley misses the title opportunity, then it'll be good to have him against Henry next. He's not going to miss the title opportunity. What are you saying, if he pulls out injured? Bilal versus Leon in Abu Dhabi? No, we need Leon versus Tim Means in Abu Dhabi. Okay. Nothing but love, bro? Of course. Nothing but love. But if I saw you on the streets and I wanted to take your lunch money, I could, all right? If I wanted to take your tennis shoes, I could. Just know that before you talk shit. Lunch would not be eaten in that day and the pockets would be empty. Agreed. Ice Cold would definitely pull a Colby and call the police, though. He would definitely call the police. Make a video on future contender of all of them being Zach Boyga. No. Not the man's shoes. I leave that dude walking home in his tube socks. I leave that man walking home in his tubular socks. And if he's a Sean O'Malley fan, guess what? He's got marijuana leaves inscribed on the side. In my opinion. Dude be walking home, have some dirty ass socks by the time he got. Matter of fact, I'm taking the socks, dude. Dude, you're walking home barefooted. I hope you step in gum. Do you think you could take on Kron Gracie's lunch money if he's only throwing hands? Yes, 100%. If no jiu-jitsu's involved, I have no problem. I'd take out Kron Gracie in a heartbeat. I'd take out Kron Gracie in a heartbeat. Who wins, Prime GSP or Prime Macy Barber? Prime Macy Barber wins via a robbery split decision. How do we look up some of your work? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? I don't know what you mean. Look up my videos. You go to my channel. I think Beneil, he's a good fighter. I respect him. Oh, you like Beneil. He's definitely a good fighter. He doesn't get the respect he deserves. I picked against him for a while, but I didn't believe in him. But now I believe. I'm a believer. I'm a Beneil Muhammad believer. I was going to pick him over Sean Brady, but then I swayed. Training, competing. I only compete in black market events where we fight to the death. That's it. So you can't find that. You got to go on the dark web for that, bro. Everyone that I've ever fought, they're not around to tell about it. All right. They're taking a dirt nap now. So that's on the dark web. I respect Beneil. He's so boring. I don't think he's boring. What is his fights? I mean, his personality's boring. 6 feet under, exactly. The last guy that got smart with me, dude, he's taking a dirt nap. All right. Look, I don't want to get into the past. But these things, these right here, may be accessories in a couple manslaughter charges. All right. These bad boys. You see the size of this thing? Huh? What would you like next for Royval? I think he should get a title shot. I would like to see him get a title shot. Did you see the video of McGregor fake KOing the Miami Heat mascot at the game today? I wouldn't be surprised if he skipped to a title shot after that once Dana sees it. You're probably right. But I did not see that. Joey, love your recent videos. Thank you, Benji. 6 Foot Under is a show on HBO. I have no idea. I have no clue. I'm like, since I started my YouTube channel, I'm basically disconnected from everything going on in the world outside of MMA. I don't have time to watch anything else. I've been slacking. Watch along for the prelims? Yes. I'm probably going to start around 8 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm going to miss the 2 early prelims. I'm going to watch them, but I'm not going to stream for them. And then I'm going to come in for the 8 p.m., the start of the ESPN prelims. And if you don't like it, look at the size of that fist. Look at that. You want a piece of this? You want a piece of this, buddy? And look, I don't want to brag, but when I take off this shirt, I look like prime Uberim, okay? Alistair Overeem on all the roids when he first joined the UFC. Literally same exact physique. Same exact physique, all right? I don't want to brag, all right? I don't want to start doing my videos shirtless, but me and Alistair Uberim have the same physique. Hey, Joey, Muhammad Ali once said, hitting power means nothing when you can't find nothing to hit. That makes sense, I guess. Would you rather be alone in the rest of your life with no friends or hang out with Cligweed and his boys? Definitely alone. Definitely alone for the rest of my life. Alsteroid testosterone. Dude, how did people pretend like Alistair Overeem wasn't on roids? For anyone who doesn't know, look up Alistair Overeem. Alistair Overeem, UFC 141 weigh-in. What a freak of nature. What an absolute freak of nature. Like, I want you guys to tell. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I'm gonna put it on the screen right now because there's some people who probably have never seen this picture. Okay. Look at this freak of nature. Look at that. You're telling me they didn't know that was on roids? You're telling me they didn't know that was on roids right there? Look, that's my exact physique. That's my exact physique. But for those of you who didn't see it, look how crazy that is. Look how crazy that is. Absolute insanity. Straight up insanity. He got caught by the commission. You know how hard, you know how easy it is to get caught by the, or how hard it is to get caught by the commission? It's basically impossible for the commission to catch you because you know exactly when they're going to test you. And he still got caught because he was, I mean, seriously. It was so obvious he was roided. He used to be a lightweight. He used to be a lightweight, guys. I mean, like, that steroid progression. I think he used to be a lightweight or a welterweight. Alistair Overeem, lightweight. After he got caught, he straight up deflated. He started melting. When he came back, he was completely melted. And then as soon as he left the UFC, he got jacked again and he got tested positive again. He doesn't get enough shit for being such a cheater. Such a blatant cheater. I think Alistair Overeem on PEDs was the greatest heavyweight of all time. When he got off of them, he literally started to melt. He was still ripped, but nowhere even close to what he was. I mean, everyone in the MMA community knew it. Everyone in the MMA, all the media members knew it. Dana knew it. Everyone knew Alistair Overeem was on PEDs, and nobody did a damn thing about it. They said, not my problem. Not my problem. Overeem beats Prime DC. Agreed 100%. All those roids and still no chin. He had a great chin before he got off the roids. All those horse steroids, Joey? Yeah, he said he's eating horse meat. You would look dope in a heavy beard. I don't know what that means. That's nothing compared to Jailton Almeida. I mean, what? Dude, he's way more ripped than Jailton Almeida. Jake Collier has a better physique? Sure. Nothing remotely suspicious about any of that physique, not going to lie. Last guy that got smart with Joey had their grandma's dentures left on the nightstand and sensual ground and pound. Stop it. Man, we love you irrespective of your Overeem physique. Bro, McGregor punched the mascot on the ground and it looked like he genuinely felt it. He's gone off the deep end. I'm assuming they did it as like a skit, right? I'm assuming they did it as like a skit. Superbond is about to fight. Like, define about to. Okay, they're still in the back. Let me know when they're out and they're being announced, and I'll turn it on for a minute. Now show them TRT Vitor before and after. Dude, TRT Vitor. The UFC knew what they were doing there, too. The UFC knew what they were doing there. And they just outright didn't care. They were hiding him in Brazil. I wish I would have been around for that to call him out on it. I'm just hyped my new video's doing well. I'm just happy. I was debating about doing it. It took me a little bit of time to do it. I kept messing up in the beginning and stumbling over my words, so it took me like longer than I would anticipate to record it. And it's just about 1,000 views. It's basically there. And it's only been out for a little over an hour and a half. Is McGregor on all the coke? Yes. All right, guys, do me a favor. Let's go, or not do me a favor, but do me a favor and like the stream if you guys would. I would really appreciate if you guys would like the stream. I'm going to go over full card picks for the full card. I almost said for the main card. I'm an idiot. I'm going to go over my full card picks for UFC 289. Okay. Let's go to Tapology real quick. We're just going to go over this briefly. I have a full card prediction video. It's linked down in the description. I also have a full breakdown and prediction for the co-main event, Oliveira versus Dariush. It's also in the description. If you want to go check that out later or tomorrow before the event. It's easily findable. And my UFC 289 playlist is in the description. First fight of the night, Diana Belbita versus Maria Oliveira. I think Belbita is the more technical striker. I think this is a really tough fight to pick, to be quite honest. I think it could go either way. But I think Maria Oliveira, a little bit too wild, gasses a little bit. I think she has a little bit of a grappling disadvantage. And I think Belbita, you look at her, she's coming off a loss to Gloria De Paulo. Maria Oliveira lost to Vanessa Demopoulos and got dropped in that fight. I ain't picking someone who got dropped to Vanessa Demopoulos. I think Belbita goes out there, outstrikes her, pumps her jab, uses a lot of body shots, wins the fight via decision, close fight. Moving up on the card, David Dvorak versus Steve Erceg. Steve Erceg coming in on very short notice. Was originally supposed to be Matt Schnell. He hasn't fought very good competition. Fought 4-1 in his last fight, 7-5 the fight before that, 2-0 the fight before that, 7-2, 12-4 fights before that. David Dvorak's fought much better competition. Lost to Manel Kopp, lost to Mateusz Nicolau in his last two fights. 31 years old. Has a reach and height disadvantage. Slight reach disadvantage, 4-inch height disadvantage. I think he has the better striking. I think he's going to come out. I think he's better everywhere. And David Dvorak's taking it on, or Steve, I'm done. Steve Erceg's taking it on short notice. I think David Dvorak gets it done. I think he's going to KO him in the second round. Clip him, KO him in the second round. Moving up on the card, Blake Bilder versus Kyle Nelson. Blake Bilder, undefeated, coming off of Dana White's Contender Series, 8-0 in his MMA career. He's 32 years old versus Kyle Nelson, 13-5, 32 years old as well. Slight height and reach advantage for Kyle Nelson. 3-inch height advantage and a 2.5-inch reach advantage. I just think, Bilder is more well-rounded, has good movement, has good takedown defense, and has a little bit better striking. When you look at Nelson, his last fight he lost against Doiho Choi, but the referee took a point because of a headbutt that really wasn't affecting the fight. Lost to Jai Herbert, lost to Billy Quarantillo, basically on a 3-fight losing streak. I think Kyle Nelson is going to want to grapple. He's not going to be able to get Bilder down, and I think he's going to eat a lot of leg kicks, get beat up in the striking department, and I think Bilder has better cardio. I think Bilder wins. I went with Blake Bilder via decision. Moving up on the card, Ayman Zahabi versus Arichi Lang. Arichi Lang, super explosive, good striking, on a 2-fight win streak, beat Jay Perrin and Cameron Else. Zahabi coming in off that win over Ricky Tercios and a win over Draco Rodriguez, but that was 2.5 years ago almost. I don't want to pick Zahabi because he's 35 years old, but Arichi Lang starts to slow down. He has a loss to Cody Durden. He has a loss to Jeff Molina. He's really good early, but then he starts to slow down. I see Arichi Lang winning the first round, starting to lose the second round. I think Zahabi's got a good fight IQ, will come in with a good game plan, decently well-rounded, good kicks, defensively responsible, good body kicks, and I think he has decent power, and I think Arichi Lang will slow down. I'm going Zahabi, third round TKO. Moving up on the card, Jasmine Jadavicius versus Miranda Maverick. This is kind of a no-brainer. I'm going Miranda Maverick. I'm going via decision. I think, you look at Miranda, she's super well-rounded, has good grappling, decent sub ability. Jadavicius, she wants to grapple. Her striking's not good. I don't think she'll be able to out-grapple Miranda, and I think Miranda's got the better striking. So I'm going Miranda Maverick to outstrike her and win a fight 30-27. Moving up the card, Nasruddin Imavov versus Chris Curtis. Chris Curtis coming in off a loss to Kelvin Gastelum. Controversial loss. There was a headbutt in the fight. I thought he should have won the fight regardless, but it was very close. And then before that came off a KO over Joaquin Buckley. He's 35 years old, 8 years older than Nasruddin Imavov. Reach advantage for Chris Curtis, half-inch reach advantage, and a massive 5-inch height disadvantage for Chris Curtis. Nasruddin coming off that loss to Sean Strickland, who's Chris Curtis's teammate. I think Curtis has got great cardio, great boxing, super defensive. Imavov, good early, decent striking early, but his striking's limited. Strickland bullied him in the clinch a bit. And I just think Chris Curtis, a little bit better boxer. I don't think Imavov's going to be able to out-grapple him. Curtis got exposed for his defensive grappling years ago and improved vastly since then. I don't think Imavov's going to be able to take him down and control him. I think it'll be a close first round, but I think after that, Chris Curtis pulls away. 29-28 victory for Chris Curtis. Moving up on the card, Eric Anders versus Marc-Andre Barriault. This is a weird fight to pick. These guys shouldn't be on the main card. This is the first fight on the main card, by the way. I don't know if I just said that or not. Eric Anders is 36. Marc-Andre Barrios is 33. Both on a one fight, winning their last fight after that, losing their fight before that. Barrio coming off a win over Julian Marquez, lost the first round, won the second round. Before that, he lost to Anthony Hernandez, got sub. Before that, he beat Jordan Wright. Before that, he lost to Chidi and Chiquan. He got finished. Eric Anders lost to Jung Young Park via split decision, lost to Andre Muniz via submission. His last fight, he KO'd Kyle Dawkins, but who isn't KOing Kyle Dawkins at this point? Same height, same reach, virtually identical. 1 inch reach advantage for Anders. Anders is 3 years older, but, you know, I look at Marc-Andre Barrios. I see good stamina, good durability, decent BJJ. He has a good submission ability, but he's just not great anywhere. And I just think Anders is super powerful, super athletic. I think his BJJ is a little bit sloppy. But, you know, I'm going Eric Anders second round KO. I think Eric Anders catches him. I don't think Eric Anders is going to slow down significantly. And I think he has the better striking and more power. I think he's going to drop him, finish him off with a ground and pound. Moving up on the card, Dan Ige versus Nate Landwehr. This is a fight that some people are picking Nate Landwehr, which I'm shocked by. 27% of people are picking Nate Landwehr on Tapology. Dan Ige won one out of his last 4 against Damon Jackson. Brutal left hook KO. Before that, he got dogged by Movsar Evalev. Lost to Josh Emmett in a fight I thought he won. And lost to Chan Sung Jung. He's 31 years old. Nate Landwehr is 35 years old. Nate Landwehr is 5'9", and Dan Ige is 5'7". Both have a similar reach. I just think Dan Ige is better everywhere. Better striking. I think he'll be able to defend the takedowns. Nate Landwehr relies on his durability and stamina too much. It's not going to work against Dan Ige. Dan Ige's got too much power, too much precision. I think he's still a top 10 fighter in my opinion. Nate Landwehr isn't even a top 15 fighter. Big step up in competition for Nate Landwehr. I think Dan Ige gets it done. Moving up on the card, Mike Malott versus Adam Fugit. I think Mike Malott has decent striking. He has good kicks. He switches stances well. He moves well in general. He fights with his chin up, which leaves me a little bit worrying about this pick. He's hittable, and he can be taken down, and Adam Fugit's definitely going to come in to grapple. His striking's okay, but I think Malott has the striking advantage. You look at their recent fights, Mike Malott hasn't lost a fight in a while. He's on a long winning streak. He's 31 years old. Adam Fugit's 34 years old. Won his last fight against Yusha Kenosha. I don't even know how you pronounce it. Lost to Michael Morales, got finished in the third round, ate a lot of shots in that fight. 4-inch reach advantage for Adam Fugit, but Adam Fugit's going to come in looking to wrestle. I think Mike Malott is going to try to keep the range, use side kicks to the body, be super careful not to get taken down. And I think Adam Fugit's going to walk into a big shot and get KO'd in the second round. I'm going Mike Malott via second round KO. If Adam Fugit wins, I think he'll win via decision using his grappling. But I just think he's too sloppy on the feet. I think Malott, with his kicks, I think he's going to clip him with like a head kick. I think he's going to start out fighting conservative. First round, kind of close. Second round, Adam Fugit's going to go a little bit more desperate with the grappling and get KO'd with a head kick. Going Mike Malott, second round KO. Moving up the card, Charles Oliveira versus Beneil Dariush. What a fight. What a fight. What a fight. The people's main event. Oliveira coming off that loss against Islam Makhachev. Beneil Dariush on an 8-fight winning streak. Oliveira 33 years old. Dariush 34 years old. 5'10 and 5'10. 74-inch reach for Oliveira. 72-inch reach for Dariush. When I look at this fight, I was back and forth for a while. And then when I kind of did my deep dive, my research, and started watching some recent fights, I think too many people are counting out Charles Oliveira to enough where I made a video on it, which I just released before I did this stream. It's linked in the description. It's my most recent video on the channel. I think Beneil Dariush, his defensive grappling looked great against Mateusz Gamrot. His defensive grappling is excellent. He's super well-rounded. I think Oliveira, I think he's being overlooked a lot because he lost his last fight to Islam Makhachev. But I think Oliveira is super aggressive. I think he has better striking. I think he's more technical on the feet. And I don't think Dariush can offensively just out-grapple Charles Oliveira. I just don't think he can go out there and like shoot double legs and take him down. I think Dariush is going to be getting outstruck on the feet. I think he's going to look for takedowns by clinching up, and I think Oliveira is great in the clinch. I think Oliveira is going to be knee into the body, lighten him up in the clinch. I think it's going to be a close first round, but I think Oliveira is going to take it. And then I think in the second round, Dariush is going to be getting a little bit more desperate, slowing down a little bit. His strikes are already labored and slow in comparison to Charles Oliveira's. I think Charles Oliveira has a massive speed advantage. I think Charles Oliveira is going to clip him with a straight right hand in the second round. And he could TKO him, and I wanted to pick him via TKO, but I think he's going to jump on the back of Beneil Dariush and submit him via rear naked choke. I just don't see Beneil. A lot of people are saying, oh, Beneil's going to knock him out. Oliveira's gotten hurt a lot, but a lot of the time, he is just, going to his back as a weapon. He gets stung a little bit on the feet. He goes to his back as a defense mechanism. And maybe he gets clipped in this fight and does the same thing. But I just don't think his chin is as bad as people make it out to be. And people talk about his finishes in the past, him getting KO'd, TKO'd. He hasn't got finished in, I think, since let me look it up now. Because I'm talking about besides the Islam fight, which it was a submission finish. When's the last time Oliveira got finished? I think it's like 2017 or 2018 against Paul Felder. I want to go look it up to confirm. He got TKO'd by Paul Felder in 2017, December of 2017. We're talking 6 years ago. He's a totally different fighter now. He's taking a lot of damage. Maybe Beneil exposes his chin, but I don't think so. I think Beneil throws slow, looping punches. I think Oliveira is going to be defensively responsible as much as he can. Maybe he gets clipped early, but after that, I think Beneil starts to slow down. I think Charles catches him with a straight right, hurts him badly, follows him to the mat, and finds a rear naked choke. Moving up on the card, Amanda Nunes versus Irene Aldana. Irene Aldana had that crazy finish in her last fight against Macy Chaston. Amanda Nunes coming off getting her title back against Juliana Pena. 35 years old. 5'8" to 5'9". Basically same age, same height and reach, same age. I just think Amanda Nunes is better everywhere. I think Aldana has some decent power, but, she got outstruck and outgrappled by Holly Holm. That was 2 years ago, but still. She KO'd Yana Santos. She was losing to Macy Chasson before she got that up kick to the liver KO. I just don't think she's going to do anything, particularly special. And I also think if you were going to catch Nunes, you had to catch her like Juliana Pena did, where Nunes hadn't lost in a while. She was overconfident. And I don't think she's underestimating Irene Aldana after she just won her belt back from Juliana Pena. So I think Amanda Nunes gets it done, but I think Irene Aldana is very tough, very durable. I think Amanda Nunes just beats her up for 5 rounds and wins via decision. That is my full card picks for UFC 289, guys. Let me know what you think. Joey, can we get a full UFC 289 breakdown? I don't know when that message was. I just went through the full UFC 289 breakdown, Derek. I just went through it. So I hope you caught most of it. If not, rewind it to exactly... Was it the 40-minute mark, I think? I think it was the 40-minute mark. Does anyone remember the timestamp? I believe it was the 40-minute mark. So... and I forgot about one championship. I'll tune in a little bit. Your phone glitch. Can you run through it one more time? Shut your mouth. So what do you guys think about those predictions? Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about the predictions? I hope you guys enjoyed them. We went through them pretty in depth there. And I already have a video out for full card predictions with timestamps. So I don't know if Derek's just trolling me or what. I think he's trolling me. I've already went through them like 18 times now. ESPN did Dan Ige dirty by putting lipstick on Dan Ige's photo. His lips are looking juicy. Okay. Spot on with Oliveira. Thank you. They're in the cage now. Thank you. I tuned in. I skipped over for a little bit, but I haven't seen what's been going on. Looks like they're in the corner right now. There's only so much a man can watch. All right, let me see. People are picking Landwehr because they like him. Yeah, I think that's crazy, especially with that thin hair. Diana Belbitsa is a definite smash. Okay. Which fight other than Islam should be on the Abu Dhabi card? I heard that it's going to be Colby versus Leon. Is it scummy? But I want Overeem to juice like a madman and face Francis again. Francis probably juicing too. Dude, that'd be crazy. Overeem. Who would you want the UFC to sign right now? Not Ngannou. Usman Nurmagomedov. I can't remember which Pitbull. The younger Pitbull brother. I wish Sergio Pettis was in there. I wish Patchy Mix was in there. Demetrius Johnson. Adriano Moraes, but he'd get popped by USADA immediately with those tits on him. He's definitely juicing. So, yeah. Why do you do all these weird streams? What are you talking about, dude? Shut your mouth. Shut your little mouth. Super Bond versus Ozcan. Looks like this is a pretty good fight. I'm not saying too much about it, but I'm watching it here and there. Good leg kicks by Super Bond. That's crazy. That is crazy. Do you think UFC ever makes another trade? No. Adriano Moraes has such a nice rack. I would go to the championship rounds with him. You'd win by motorboating him. Would you motorboat him to a victory? I think that's what you would do. Just motorboat him to a victory. I think that makes a lot of sense. I think that's what you got to do. I actually got to go add this video to my playlist. Save the playlist. UFC 289 playlist. Oh, I can't save this live to the playlist yet? Oh, yeah, I can. Save the playlist. UFC 289. Okay, let's go home. Yeah, so my entire UFC 289 playlist is at the top of my channel now. Well, it has been, but I just fixed it. Oh, Brutal KO, and I missed it. Super Bond KO'd him. Oh, my God. I'm going back and watching it right now. I just rewinded. I have no idea what happened. Front kick to the body by Super Bond. Jab to the body by Ozcan. Good leg kick, but it might have been checked, actually. Oh, nasty head kick KO right after he's throwing a combination. Good on the ref. Did anybody see that ref catch his head? Did he catch it before it hit the mat, or am I imagining that? He caught his head. That was a filthy KO, and dude caught his head. Dude let loose with a massive combination. Dude was shelling up. The dude stopped throwing the combination. Boom, nasty head kick, just brutally KO'd him. That was filthy. Let me see the replay of the ref catching him now. It hit a little bit, but the ref still kind of blunt and lessened the force. A little bit. Not really that much. That was crazy. I hope that dude survives. That was filthy. Nasty. UFC should also re-sign Will Brooks. Agreed. Now, for real, we need to you said Yukab Kakramanov. Agreed. Said Yukab Kakramanov. And we also need Will Brooks back. Will Brooks beat Michael Chandler so badly that he literally called timeout mid-fight. He literally called out mid-fight. He was like, Michael Chandler got clipped up by Will Brooks. I was super hyped to see Will Brooks in the UFC. And he didn't last. He did not last. At all. Joe, do you work another job or other than YouTube? Yes. He's still out. Let me know if he gets up. Let me go look. Hold on a second. My leg was itching really bad, and I had to scratch my leg. My leg! Sean O'Malley, my leg. Okay, where are we at? Better reffing than Herb Dean? Yeah, Herb Dean and Mark Smith wouldn't even stopped it. Resign Impa? No. I don't ever want to see that. Never mind, I guess they wouldn't show it if he was fighting. I don't ever want to see that highlight reel KO against Joaquin Buckley. Said Yukab will be back. He's going to be something in the 135 division. There was no reason to cut him, so I have a feeling he's never going to be back. The UFC must not like him. Who wins Neal versus Bilal too? I'd take Bilal. Yeah, that KO was filthy. I'd like to see Zabit come back. Yeah. I'd like to see AJ McKee in the UFC. Agreed. There's plenty that I'd like to see. There's plenty I'd like to see in the UFC. There's plenty I would love to see. By the way, guys, a couple days ago we hit 2 million views on the channel, which is pretty sweet. It takes a lot of work to get to 2 million views. I know there's plenty of channels with it, but YouTube notified me. You got 2 million views. Let's take a look if it actually updated on my actual channel. Yeah, we got 2,005,628 views. What an achievement. You know how hard it is to get 1 million views? 2 million views? John O with the $85 dono. That's crazy, dude. Thank you, John O, for the $85. Channel has me laughing my ass off almost daily, so might as well donate another fund for the shillelagh. Okay. Dude, we're almost there. We're basically there. I'll have to add it up after the stream, but we're basically there. Damn, dude. That's awesome. That is awesome, bro. Let me put that on the fund. I'll add it up. Thank you for the $85, John. Oh, what an oddly concise number. Damn, dude. John O just throwing out the big donos because I just been making him laugh his ass off. My name is Finley, and I like to fight. Insert bagpipe noises. Damn. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. How much is left? I don't know the exact amount. I have to go to his website. Let me see if I can do this. Let me go to this guy's website real quick. I don't remember what the total was because I had to go through the whole checkout process because it's decent. It costs decent for shipping and everything. And honestly, I think we're within $20, but I can't be. We might be there. We might not just be there. But I'm pretty sure. Let me just see it. Let me see what happens here. Hold on. If I can go through this, if I can just enter my information really quick. If there's like an autofill option. But we might almost, we're within $20. I know that for sure, but I don't know the exact math. We might technically already be there. Because I don't remember what the original number I said. Because I went through like the checkout and looked up shipping, and shipping was like, see, this is a pain. Let me see if this works. I don't know. I can't. I got to enter all my information here. I'm not doing that right now. But we're within $20 if we're not already there. Let me put it that way. Because I gotta add up all the numbers. I have a list of all the donos here in my notepad that I've said shillelagh fund. And I got to add up all those numbers, and then I got to figure out what the total was going to be. And then I got to do the math there. So it'll take too much to do it right this second, but I will do it tonight. So, but it's almost definitely, I would say I'm 99.9% sure we're within $20 if we're not already there. Does Bilal have a venue granite chin? Does Bilal have a venue granite chin? What does venue granite chin mean? But thank you, John O, for the $85. I appreciate you, man. For the shillelagh fund. Pretty soon I'm going to be like, my name is Finley, and I like to fight. I'm going to be brandishing my shillelagh. Yeah, I'm going to have to brandish it on a thing. I'm going to have to brandish it on a video. But I'm not going to tell you guys when. I'm just going to randomly brandish it, all right? I'm just going to be like, hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is UFC 290, Alexander Volkanovski versus Yair Rodriguez. But before we get into anything, instant ban from YouTube for what? What are you talking about? Shillelagh fun. John O with the big dono. Would Usain Bolt be unstoppable if he ran in the Rock shoes? Yes. I really thought John O was paying for your pay-per-view, but nah. Yeah, if anybody wants to pay for my pay-per-view, feel free. Feel free. This pay-per-view is going to be hard tomorrow. Brandishing your shillelagh. I'm pretty sure I can brandish it. I'll brandish my shillelagh with impunity. Okay? $4,000 left for Jungle Mania. It's like 10, 20 bucks, something like that, if anything. Because I did the math recently, and I thought I was like pretty close, but I couldn't remember the exact total from the website. So I, without going in and entering all the information, just don't polish it. You still getting him to make it on his channel? I'm gonna probably. I don't know. I might message him and see, but that might be pretty weird, dude. I don't know. Art thou feeling it yet, Mr. Krabs? I don't know what that means, but all right. I think the card will be fun at the end. I got to be optimistic. Yeah, I hope the co-main event delivers. I hope the co-main event. Hold on. So I did get a response about the September event. The rumor is it may be a free numbered event. But that contradicts to the fact that Abu Dhabi's already been advertised as UFC 294. So that kind of contradicts that, so we don't know yet, basically. Ige versus Nate could end up being a war. Alex, thank you for the $4.99. I'm not sending no 80, but I'll help you with the pay-per-view. It's on site if I see you in the streets of Baltimore, though, bud. What do you mean it's on site, dude? You want to get Boston crabbed? I would whoop you, Alex. So, but any guy who takes a picture with his Code Red Mountain Dew as his YouTube profile pic will get Boston crabbed immediately, Alex. It'd be easy work. I would Boston crab you and then not even, I would just go about the rest of my day. I would never even tell anyone about it. It'd be so easy. It would just be like me kicking a rock down the road. Skang Biscuit, thank you for the 2 months of membership. I'm not sending nothing, but I hope this helps. Thank you for the 2 months of membership. But Alex, thank you for the $4.99. If you see me on the streets of Baltimore, you best be prepared to get your ass whooped badly. You're going to remember it for the rest of your life. Look, I would whoop Alex so badly, right? While I'm whooping him, he would literally be like, I got a family. I got a family at home that loves me. I got kids. I'd be whooping him that badly. Alex, thank you for the $1.99. It's a brisk, actually, bozo. So now you're dono and talking shit. All right. I'll remember that. It's a brisk. Dude, that KO was filthy from one championship. Why is it red, though? Did they make red brisk? Ige versus Nate could end up being a war. I don't think so, but you're right. It could. Loophole. Joey is the one to dethrone John Jones. At this point, I think I could be competitive at the UFC heavyweight division. What happened to Marlon Moraes? Chin disappeared on him. Your chin just disappears, never to be found again. Dude needs to make a missing poster. Marlon Moraes' chin, last seen in 2017. Or whatever year it was he got his last win. Dude, the chin of Marlon Moraes. That's been one of the most saddest declines I've ever seen in my entire life. One of the most saddest declines I've ever seen in my life. Like, imagine if Marlon tried to get smart with me on the street and I brandished my shillelagh. When I whip my shillelagh out and brandish it, the air from me unholstering it would literally KO him. It'd be bad. It'd be really bad. He got slept 7 times in a row. Well, technically his last fight he got leg kicked into oblivion. So, if we're being honest here. If we're being quite honest. That's the truth. All right, buddy? Let me see something real quick. All right, I'm glad I did the video. The video's popping off a bit. Video's popping off a bit. Dude, I swear if BKFC signs Marlon Moraes, I'm going to throw up. Absolutely throw up. By the way, thank you again, John O, for the $85 dono. Bro just said I'm throwing out 85 buckaroons. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate the support. I'm glad you enjoy these streams where you get plenty of hearty chuckles out of them. And, you know, I'm not encouraging anyone to Boston Crab their wife and kids, but if they step out of line, maybe so. Thoughts on Adesanya denying being gay? You believe him or no? I don't care. I don't care at all. I don't care if he's gay. I don't care if he's straight. Doesn't matter to me. I just want to watch him fight. My girl says you look like you look short, and I said, you also a funny dude. I'm 6'3". I'm 6'3". So don't forget I'm 6'3", all right? 6'5" with my white New Balances on. So how do I look short? That's what I would like to know. So I think MMA super lore. I think your girl secretly wants me. She sees this beard. Look how tall I am, and I'm just sitting down right now. All right? Look at these fists. Look at these fists right here. So, yeah. Not short at all. But now I sound like I'm defending it. Like, oh, shit, he must be 5'5". Girls think anything under 6'5" is short? Really? Well, luckily I'm 6'5" with my New Balances on. Who are your picks? Links in the description. Also, if you go back to the 40-minute timestamp, so 40 minutes into this stream, whatever that may be, so you would technically subtract. You would subtract about 36 minutes from the stream. Rewind 36 minutes. I go through my full card picks on this stream. Joey's sitting on a car seat right now? Yeah. Don't mess around and get hit with the people's elbow? Yeah, right. Dude, I would Boston Crab you in front of your girl, and just for good measure, I'd give you a 5-star frog splash, and then she would leave with me. And she would think you're a bitch. As soon as MMA Super Lore's girl sees Joey's Luscious V, it's over. Exactly. She sees the Luscious V combined with this, then it's done. People's elbow, Boston Crab, leg drop, 5-star frog splash. Done. Reaction if they get the Rock again for the BMF? I'll be pissed. They're probably going to find some cornball to give it away, though. They'll probably find some cornball. It wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me if they find some cornball to give it away. Who does Jim Miller fight next? I heard people talking about him moving up to welterweight and fighting Matt Brown. I kind of like that idea. Loads of pleasure. Jungle Mania, thank you for the $2 dono. Joey, should I dye my hair dark red next week? No. I think that's cornball central. A grown man dyeing his hair a crazy color for attention. But if you like it, do it. If you think you would like it, do it. But for me, I would never dye my hair. What's next? What's next after that? You gonna start painting your nails too? Huh? Let me stop. But yeah, I don't know. If you think you'd like it, sure. I'm just kind of one of these. I'm like a 1950s man, all right? In all the good ways, all right? I'm not dyeing my hair. I'm Boston Crabbing my wife if she gets out of line a little bit. Let me stop. But yeah, I don't know. If you think you'd like it, sure, dye it. I'm not a big fan of crazy hair colors in men or women. People say Mike Tyson should give it. You agree? What are you talking about? Jim should fight Paddy Pimblett. Jim would have KO'd Paddy Pimblett badly. Bro, you funny? Okay. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You're lucky you don't live where I live, or your girl be taken already. 100%. 100% I would take your girl in the heartbeat. For sure. For sure. She's probably watching with you right now. She probably hears this. She's like, yeah, he's right. He's right. I just whoop your ass right in front of her. You're like, I got a family. Meanwhile, she's like, nah, I'm not staying with this clown. He got beat up in front of me. That's embarrassing. I'll people's elbow you, so you'll have to give me your shillelagh. Now, look, even if I start losing, if I were to start to lose, Hornswoggle's coming out of nowhere. Fight's getting ready to start in 1. Herb Dean reffing in 1 championship tonight, huh? Where is this event? I'll tune in here and there. Me neither. I don't like the crazy look fake nails women get today. Exactly. Yeah, I don't like that. I think it looks weird. But it is what it is. People do what they want. Would Cowboy beat Patty if he was still fighting? I don't know, dude. Cowboy started to go down a massive decline. But thank you again, Jungle Mania, for the $2 dono. Thank you again, John O, for the $85 dono. With the shillelagh dono. His name is Finley, and he likes to fight. That's for damn sure. That is for damn sure. Insert bagpipes. Dude took a screenshot of me squaring up. That's funny. They're in Bangkok. So maybe Herb won't be reffing tomorrow then? Herb's just flying around the world reffing. Imagine being a terrible ref and you're just traveling the world reffing fights. Just giving people brain damage left and right. That's quite humorous. The UFC should introduce steel chairs, and refs should KO by interfering fighters that were never on the card to influence the outcome of fights. Okay. No. I mean, they're one step away from that with the BMF title, to be honest. They're one step away from it with the BMF title. I don't know how to pronounce either one of these guys' name, but they both look like they're on roids. For sure. Who's worse, Steve Mazzagatti or Herb Dean? Steve Mazzagatti. You're so funny. Keep it up, Mr. Boston Crab himself. I don't know why you called me that, but okay. I appreciate it. I don't know. You guys are just telling me in the chat tonight. You so funny. My shin, it keeps itching me. Keeps making me itch my shin. Yeah, Steve Mazzagatti. If you didn't live through the Steve Mazzagatti era, you don't know what you were missing. Dude was horrible. Absolutely horrible. One of the worst refs ever. Dude would just stand by and I swear the stoppages have gotten better over the years. Like a bad stoppage now used to be a regular stoppage back in the day. Like Mazzagatti worst stoppages. I'm trying to think of a few. Let's see if I remember any. You know what's funny? Steve Mazzagatti still works for the Athletic Commission, but they took him off reffing. It was John Fitch. Let's go to YouTube. John Fitch got choked out, right? I think it was by Josh Berkman. Look at this. Dude was completely out, and Steve Mazzagatti was doing nothing. If this would have been in any other promotion, or not even that, if this fighter wouldn't have let it go, this dude would have probably died. Check out this. If this would have been if this would have been a different fighter who didn't let it go, I wasn't even looking. Well, did we get another finish? We must have got a ground and pound finish. Yeah, that is Rafael Fiziev. Good call. Dude brutally ground and pound him, full mounted him. Steve, I got front row seats, Mazzagatti. I think he's like the timer guy now. I feel bad for him, but dude was doing a horrible job. Horrible job. Go look at the video I just sent in the chat. Actually got a choke. Okay, I didn't watch the whole thing. I scrolled back. They were showing the hellacious ground and pound, and I clicked off. Oh, I see. He turtles up, and then he gets a rear naked. Dude's leaking while he rear naked chokes him. I'm sorry. I'm halfway paying attention. I'm still convinced that one championship holds their family hostages and say that you better get a finish here. All right, let's do some quick polling. I used to do this more often, but we'll do this now. Let's do some quick polling. What should we do? What fights should we do? We'll do the main card. We'll do the entire main card. Let's see who the chat is picking. Start a poll. Who wins? Copy. Exit. Let's see who the chat picks. Somebody type down who wins each poll, and we'll see how the chat got the main card tomorrow. First fight, Eric Anders, Marc-Andre Barriault. First fight on the main card. So, grappling matches next. If someone wants to take into account who the chat picks, and we can realize tomorrow. I didn't know if Fiziev was in his corner. Let's get some votes. Who are you picking? Who are you guys picking? I would love to know. Nobody's voting. Apparently nobody knows. We got 70 people in the chat and only 7 people voted. That actually wasn't that bad. Yeah, but had he held on to it, the ref was just standing there not doing nothing. So that's the point of that one. What fight would you like to see Mazzagatti ref? Sean O'Malley Aljo. Come on, guys. Go vote in the poll. Unless you don't know who to pick. I was looking at Anders, and he rarely gets KO'd. Yeah, Eric Anders is super durable, super athletic, and very powerful. Eric hasn't looked good in his last few. Dude, he brutalized Kyle Dawkins. Cade is actually one of the best grapplers in the world. Okay. I went with Eric Anders. But Marc-Andre Barriault has unbelievable stamina and durability himself. But the striking isn't the greatest. The offensive wrestling isn't the greatest. He does have a jiu-jitsu advantage. I could see Marc-Andre Barriault via like a guillotine. Like Eric Anders in the clinch, gets a little sloppy with his head position and getting guillotined. But I think Anders is just going to land a big shot in that second round and finish him. All right, last chance to vote. Last chance to vote if you want to make an impact on the poll. Last chance before I end it. In 5, 4, 3, going once, going twice, going 3 times. Okay, we are officially ending the poll. Marc-Andre Barriault wins 53% to 46%, which really should be 47%. So there you go. First fight on the main card. Chat picks Marc-Andre Barriault. Second fight on the main card. Dan Ige versus Nate Landwehr. Let's do that. Who wins? This should be pretty cut and dry, to be quite honest. But we'll see. Who are you guys picking? Dan Ige, Nate Landwehr. Vote in the poll. Do you bet 200 on first round KO? I don't know, dude. I wouldn't. Sounds kind of risky, dude. Adam Fuget's a good wrestler. A decent wrestler. Might be able to wrestle early. I don't know. If anything, I'd go second round KO. People going to pick Landwehr because he's funny and from the trailer park? Yeah, probably. Dude, Nate Landwehr's got bad hair, too. All right, looks like more people are voting because they know these fighters, I guess. Looks like more people are voting because they know the fighters. I want Nate to win, so I'm picking him. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people pick in that way. I'm betting 1,000 on Nate to win by sub. You're smoking... I don't even know what. Smoking crystal meth. Smoking crystal meth. Bryce Hall is competing in BKFC and is the first YouTuber to do so. I don't know who that is. I want Nate to win, but I'm going with Ige via KO. All right, since there's such a massive discrepancy, we're going to just end the poll here now. 64%, 61%. Last chance to vote. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 61% taking Dan Ige. Someone wants to mark down the picks, and we can check how the card did tomorrow. It's up to you guys. Featured fight on the card, which has no business being the featured fight on the card. Mike Malott versus Adam Fuget. Let's see who you guys are picking to win in this one. I went with Mike Malott. All right, let's do that. Ooh, I forgot to delete that. Go vote. If Nate wins by sub, you have to give me a shout out on your next live. If I remember. Gonna have to remind me. I'm gonna forget about this whole stream after I go to sleep tonight. Adam Fuget's gonna try to wrestle. Mike Malott's gonna try to keep the distance, use his kicks. I think he gets a finish with his kicks. But we'll see. 100% so far taking Mike Malott. No Adam Fuget in here. Dan has good ground defense. He's not getting subbed. Yeah, I don't think Dan Ige is getting subbed. I don't think you can get him down if you wanted to. No way Dreykus beats Whitaker. No way, shape, or form. No way. It's funny, some of the fights nobody votes on because I guess they don't know. They haven't seen enough, which I'm not judging at all. It's just ironic that we see that way. Let me move this up a little bit. I'm very particular. I like a little gap here. I like a little tiny gap here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Let's see what the poll has gotten. Okay, well, Mike Malott's taking the poll with 93%. We don't need to wait any longer. Mike Malott is taking the win. Okay. Charles Oliveira versus Beneil Dariush. The people's main event. The actual co-main event. Hope someone marked that down. Mike Malott. Who wins? Charles Oliveira. Bullies over buddies. Yeah. Okay. Who you guys picking in the co-main? Charles Oliveira, Beneil Dariush. Beneil Dariush, a.k.a. Benny. Benny versus DuBronx. Or DuBronx versus Benny. Go vote in the poll. Let's see if we get... Oh, we already got more votes on this one because people know these fighters. It's funny. Beneil by decision due to it being a 3-rounder. We shall see, my friend. We shall see. Dariush the underdog. Okay. I wonder if my analysis, because the people who are voting in my polls or watch my channel, I know they watch other channels too, but I wonder if people are swayed by my predictions. So that's why I've been getting a lot of Charles Oliveira picks. I think. At least I think that's what's going on. Go vote in the poll. We're coming hard and we're coming fast. Is that what they said? Is that what I'm not listening to the audio. Are they talking about bullies over buddies or buddies over bullies right now too? We're coming hard, we're coming fast. Pause. Chaudhry. Yeah, I saw them talking, but I'm not hearing what they're saying. I'm not listening. Charles looks extremely confident. That he does. Dude just said Charles by TKO in the 3rd round. I took Charles by 2nd round rear naked choke. I believe Dariush is the favorite, not the underdog. Yeah. Feels like the vast majority are picking Beneil, which is crazy to me. I can't believe that. And why does Tapology have such an old picture of Charles Oliveira? Can they update that, please? Can they update that, please? I would love if they updated that. Charles 2nd round TKO. Oliveira's parents don't eat when he is on weight cut. That's crazy. Charles has been winning against the top guys though. Agreed. Well, go vote in the poll, guys. Guys, do me a favor also. There's damn near 70 people in here. We got 40 likes. I would greatly appreciate if you guys would like the stream. It helps out the algorithm. There's some more people go check out the stream and so on and so forth. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, double check and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. We will be live streaming UFC 289 tomorrow. So make sure to join me tomorrow as well. If you guys want to watch the fights with me. If you don't, then don't. Don't tune in then. Do not tune in whatsoever. But if you want to, make sure you have notifications on. I'm going live around 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Is Sterling versus O'Malley on? Yes, UFC 292 August. Oliveira versus Arman, who would you pick? Probably Oliveira, but I have to see their next fights. The UFC should definitely watch Who Should Get Cut videos. Seems like they are. They're cutting everyone I'm suggesting, but I'm just kidding. They're not actually. All right. The people have spoken. Charles Oliveira is the pick. Last poll, which I know who's going to win this. Who wins? Charles Oliveira got 76% of the vote in my chat. Amanda Nunes or Irene Aldana. Final poll for the main event. We all know who everyone's picking in this one. We all know who everyone's picking in this one. The UFC slacking on summer cards. This June card is ass, but July's good, and so is August. I hate the Holly Holm Ira Buena Silva card. That's such a bad card. That's such a bad card. How is Irene Aldana getting so many votes? That's unbelievable to me. That is unbelievable. 50-50 now? I think you guys are trolling me. Irene Aldana takes the win? Y'all are trolling. What are you guys conspiring in the Discord? Let's all vote Aldana. No. Nope. What is going on? Irene Aldana is overrated. She has no grappling. Yeah, her grappling is horrible. Why are you guys all voting for Irene Aldana? She's not going to win. So now you're ruining the chat's picks. Nunes and Aldana should be close on the feet, but Nunes take her down around 3 or 4 and wins via sub. Macy Chaston was controlling her. Exactly. Make the card very shallow. Why is everyone voting for Irene Aldana? I'm done. What is going on here? I would love to know. I would absolutely love to know. Who do you think Natalia Silva should fight next? Is she not ranked? She's still not ranked yet? That's crazy. She's a flyweight, right? Or is she strawweight? I think she's flyweight, but she's not ranked in either. Let me just double check. Natalia Silva. Let me just double check. Flyweight. Okay, I was right. She's not ranked yet. That's surprising. She's looked so good. She needs a ranked opponent. Let her beat up Andrea Lee. Let her beat up Andrea Lee. Snap on race jacket. Tire blowout. Chewing tobacco. 9/11 was an inside job. Marlboro Red. I love drinking beer. Yeah, the chat's trolling me right now. Chat's trolling me, but okay, Irene Aldana, the pick is in. You guys are clowns. But Natalia Silva, Andrea Lee is the fight to make. Aldana's good, bro. Okay, we'll see. Extremely underrated jiu-jitsu game. I haven't seen it. Natalia Silva versus Tracy Cortez. Yeah, that makes sense too. Thoughts on Dan Ige? Dan 50K, Ige being doubted this week. I'm shocked by that, to be quite honest. That anyone would even dare pick Nate Landwehr. That is shocking to me. I think Dan Ige gets it done easy. I think Nunes is going to lay on her for 5 rounds. Sounds like my Friday night with your mother. Let me stop. Yeah, I think most people are picking Ige, but some people are picking Nate, which is crazy to me. Is Dan Ige getting the 50K bonus? Yes. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. That's what you get. That's what you get, Hawk Lungs. I didn't see you comment any timestamps. By the way, what did you guys think of the thumbnail for this stream? I handmade that thumbnail. I know it looks exactly like the UFC countdown thumbnail. I just copied the design because I thought it looked cool, but I'd used my own pictures and made it myself. I copied the design, but I like it. What do you guys think? I hope you guys like it. I'm going to try to make more cool thumbnails like that in the future. I think it looks pretty sick. If you go look at the countdown, you can see it's totally different. The only picture I reused is the championship picture. But outside of that pick, I made that from scratch. All the yellow bars I put in, the black square at the bottom, the text in the bottom, and all the pictures outside of the Nunes picture I found myself and remade the thumbnail. That's why it looks different. Aldana via Boston Crab. Okay. You in 5 rounds. Gonna get back on my timestamp game this weekend. Let's see it. It's okay. Hey, yo, what's up? Me tomorrow, Charles and Benny turns out to be a disappointing fight. That'd be a travesty. That'd be an absolute travesty. Drop the fat boost on the cord server. Cheers, lads. Good fights going on tomorrow. Appreciate you, Park. We got 4 out of 7 now. Ooh. We got 4 out of 7. We keep growing Discord members. We're going to get to them 7 boosts per month. Let me make sure. Did I boost it already? Don't I get 2 boosts per month? Does mine automatically boost or what? Okay, it says I've already boosted it 2 times. Okay. I've already boosted. Yeah, so we're almost to 7 boosts. Appreciate you, Park Stu, man. Appreciate you, man. I'm looking forward to the fights tomorrow. We will be live streaming if you care to join us, but I understand if you're not. Nice. Also, Amanda's picture can be better. Yeah, I just didn't feel like looking for another picture. I said, this is good enough. Every picture I found of Amanda Nunes was like, not great. So I was like, you know what? One day we will get that animated banner. Why are all UFC press conferences so cringy? Because they're just dumb. They're just dumb. They're just like, oh, let's try to hype up a fight. Let's fake drama. You can actually get your server partner with Discord if you get really big. I'm assuming that has to be huge. Is it just me, or does Amanda look like she has a Michael Jackson nose job? I have no idea. I never really paid attention. Taylor or Lopez? I have no idea what you're talking about. Is that in one? This grappling match that we're about to see? Joey, be nice to Hawk Lungs. The whole team had his... Whoa, balls. Hawk Lungs is probably like 12 years old, dude. How old are you, Hawk Lungs? Phil is in the chat. Everyone answer in the chat. How old are you? How old are you? Everyone put in the chat, how old are you? Hawk Lungs is 20. Sean Strickland says he boats for whatever women is uglier. I don't know what you mean. Oh, I see what you're saying. 24, 23, 23, 17, 23, 24, 17, 21, 23, 17. We get a lot of 17 years olds. 15. Are you really 15, Cry Care France? I'm 24. 25. I'm waiting for someone old, like 40 or something, to pop in. Speak now. Come on, everyone. How do we only get like 10 answers? And there's literally 70 people in here. You can't pick up your phone for 1 second and send an answer? You're 31? Cry Care France. I like the picture, though. I love the fact that you're just out and about leaving comments on YouTube with my picture as your profile pic, which is hilarious. I'm ageless. I'll be 18 in October, though, Joey. Hide your mom. 28. How old are you, Joey? 32. And you? Wouldn't you like to know? I've already answered it too many times. How old I am. I'll be reborn tomorrow if Charles wins. 46 years old. My man popping in the chat with the 46-year-old. We got some mature adults in here. Yes. Yes. 46. I may or may not be 22 years old, okay? I may or may not be 22 years old. If I shaved my beard, I would look 17. Okay? If I just had a mustache, look at me just as a mustache. If I shaved this beard off, I would literally look like I was 16, 17. I'm 103, still supporting Joey. Appreciate it. Later, I got to show you how to do something on the cord. You are surely 52? If I guess it after 3 tries, will you admit it? Maybe, maybe not. You are surely 52. Yeah, I'm 52. Busted. With that luscious V, Joey is in his prime still. That is true. 27. I turned 33 in August. Cool, cool, cool. 33 in August. Thank God. We ain't all kids, at least. For a second, I got scared. Just nothing but kids are watching. 17, 17, 17, 17, 16, 15. No way you're not 34. That's crazy, bro. Really? That's not what people told me when I started my channel. That's crazy. Dude said I'm 34. That hurts. Well, you know what that means? That means I got to shut down the channel. Because if I look 34, that means I've aged drastically over the last 2 years from staying up too late working on this YouTube channel. Damn, do I really look 34? Look, I'm a burn victim right here, okay? People make fun of my hairline. Look, these are severe burns. You see all this right here? Look how my forehead's discolored. I don't know if you can see it well in the camera. You can kind of see it back here. Look how it's discolored. You see? I'm a burn victim. So, make fun of my hairlines. Call me 34. You're making fun of a burn victim. It was just a random number. Joey's got to look 29, 30. Boom, another boost. We're almost there. Park Stew boosting the server. I can't wait till we get a consistent 7. That'll be awesome. Thank you, Park Stu. I really do appreciate you boosting the server. Man, F the age, you are dope. Thank you, Grow and Flow. Do you have a YouTube channel? Are you posting videos? Are you posting videos, my friend? You posting workout vids? Grow and Flow out there. Mindset, growth, and learning. Where are you from, Grow and Flow? It looks like you live somewhere interesting. Where are you from? This looks very interesting to me. I would love to know. Dude, I see you petting a dog. That dog's adorable. Treat the dog well. Try to guess. Oh, now I got to go back and look. Dude, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to guess somewhere wrong. I can like see from the balcony. It looks like somewhere. It's definitely not in America, I would say. But I don't know where. I feel like I'm going to guess somewhere wrong and sound racist. I'm not listening to anything. I'm just looking. I'm just going to throw out Brazil, but I don't know. Brazil. Hold on a second. I'm going to change my pick. Because you are near beaches. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna say Brazil, but I don't know. I feel like it could be somewhere. Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. I can't. My best guess is Brazil. Joe, I swear I thought you were in your mid-30s. No offense. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. You were born in 1992 in Baltimore, Maryland. Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know, bro? India. I was going to say India. Damn it. I was going to switch my pick to India. That's crazy. I could see it going over, but not by much. I don't even know what we're talking about. So how old is Joey? I just got here. Wouldn't you like to know? Holloway versus Dustin to an Izzy versus Gaslam only did 100K. That was the first card, I believe, or one of the first cards on ESPN Plus. Okay, you already said it was inaugural ESPN Plus. Was it the inaugural, or was Izzy versus... I think Izzy versus Anderson Silva was the inaugural. UFC 289 over under 85K pay-per-views. I say it does like 200. Wild, ain't it? Yeah, that is wild. It's 32 old. Yes, I could see. Yeah, I was going to say India, but then I was like, what if this guy doesn't live in India and he's going to be like, damn, this dude's calling me. He's from India. That was my first thought, was India. It's crazy how the population of India is so massive. I looked it up one time. India population compared to U.S. Like the land, I forgot what to Google. India population, land comparison. With almost 1.3 billion people, in fact, India holds 19% of the world's population. It's also densely populated. 382 people per square kilometer live in India. What hold on, what US state is the size of India? India is 1/3 of the US, yet it has the second most populous country in the world. The gap of the population between the two countries is 746 million. That's crazy. Is it really that crazy packed there with a lot of people everywhere you go? You know what's mind-blowing to me? The size of the universe. Trying to contextualize the size of the universe hurts my brain. hurts my brain when I try to figure out how big is the United States. Or not United States, I'm an idiot. I was reading something. How big is the universe as a whole? It's straight up insanity. You can't even... The observable universe is so big, and that's only the observable universe. I'm used to it now. You're coming to for your master's to the U.S., fair enough. Where in the U.S. are you going? So it's a third of the size of the U.S. has more than... of the U.S. and has more than 3 times the population. From what I understand, USA versus India population. India has more than 4 times the population of the United States. And it's only 1/3 of the size of the United States. Is what I'm understanding. India is 3 times smaller than the United States, yet has 4 times the population. That's wild. That is wild. Imagine shrinking the United States down by 3 times and timesing the population by 4. Where did you originally buy UFC pay-per-views before ESPN Plus? You could buy it through cable providers. You could buy it through PlayStation. You could buy it through Xbox. You could buy it through UFC Fight Pass. And probably other ways as well that I don't know about. That's crazy. I know. You guys really want to be mind blown? I've talked about this on stream before. Nobody Google this. Let me Google it so I have the answer ready to go. Okay? All right. Nobody Google this. Okay? It's very hard to grasp in your head how much money $1 billion is. Okay? So I saw a way to explain it that just blew my mind, because it's really hard to just grasp how much money truly $1 billion is, okay? So the best way is to convert it to time. So 1 billion seconds, okay? So the best way to compare it, you can understand in your head, you can easily understand what is 1 million, okay? So what do you guys think is 1 million seconds? How much time do you think is 1 million seconds? How many days, how many weeks, how many months do you think is 1 million? We're going to start out with 1 million, and then we're going to compare it to 1 billion. Okay? How much time, do not Google it, how much time do you think is 1 million with an M seconds? Let me know in the chat. The observable universe is only the size of a light bulb compared to the unobservable universe being the size of the planet Pluto. Dude, watch the same video I did. Someone said a week, 30 days, I don't know. 1,776 is what you're guessing, I guess. Okay. 1 million seconds. Any final guesses? What is 1 million seconds? I'm going to tell you the answer in a second. 300 days. Any final guesses? It's going to blow your mind in comparison to 1 billion. Okay. Any final guesses? 100 days. Okay. 1 million seconds is 11 days. Okay. 1 million seconds is 11 days. So with that knowledge, what do you guys think 1 billion seconds is? What do you think 1 billion seconds is? Dude's Googling it and guessing it. I had to time him out for a minute. What do you think is 1 billion seconds? Okay, Mike says 3 years. 30 years. Any more guesses? 1,000 days. Already know the answer. 1 billion years is decades. 2,500 years. 10 years. Okay. 1 million seconds is 11 days. 1 billion seconds is 31.5 years. Think about how crazy that is. 31.5 years. That is the discrepancy between 1 million and 1 billion. Mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. For even more context, 1 trillion seconds is 31,709 years. Isn't that weird to think of it that way though? Because people hear a billion, and they don't realize how much it is. A billion is truly an unbelievable amount. Like I don't even think you could get $1 billion in one room. But if I really start thinking about the universe and how big and vast the universe is, my brain feels like it's going to explode. My brain, because the observable universe is so massive, and that's just the observable universe. And they are able to quantify that based on light, the way light travels. But because the universe is moving and because the unobservable universe may be moving as well, there's a chance we could never even be able to ever catch up with the light from the unobservable universe, essentially. It's mind-blowing. So, I know we're going off on a bit of a random part of the stream, but that blew my mind. When I start thinking about the universe, my mind starts to get blown. Because think about how small the Earth, think about how big the state you live in probably is, or the country you live in probably is. And then you think about that's only a small portion of the world. And then the world is a small portion of the galaxy, which is a small portion of the universe, which is an even smaller portion of the observable universe, which is even a small portion of the unobservable universe. I'm mind blown. I'm mind blown. Think about how small we are. And we're just a bunch of grown men gathering together on Friday and Saturday nights for pleasure. Okay? It's wild. I'm 1 billion seconds. Okay. Yeah, I was 1 billion seconds in your mother. That is nuts. How many seconds old are you, Joey? I don't know. You guys hear about the planet they found with volcanoes? I did not hear about that. Do you think the universe is infinite or is there a wall at the end? I have no idea, dude. I want to say it's probably infinite. I just feel like it probably never ends. Like, what would it end? How would it end? Where would it end? Isn't it weird we're on a rock floating around in the middle of space? Like, we're in space right now in a weird way. I don't know. But Bryce Mitchell, even though there's plenty of pictures, thinks the Earth is flat. What an idiot. I live in the most populated Indian state of 200 million people. Well, it looks like you and Grow and Flow would never run into each other. What state has 200 million people in India? How is India in terms of crime? Because I feel like every time I hear about India in the news, it's like some bad, horrible, like rape crime. So I'm always curious, like, how is it actually? You know, I've never actually looked. Not that I think it's that, but I'm just saying every time it's in the news, that's what it is. Where does it start, though? I don't know. My mother would Boston crab you. She's 6'7" in flip-flops. Uttar Pradesh, India. I don't know if I pronounced that right. The crazy thing about being infinite, though, is if it's truly infinite, we would have been visited in a way we can't deny. We would have been visited in a way we can't deny. What do you mean by, like, aliens or something? I definitely believe there's other life forms out there. 100%. 150 million %. I don't know where they are. I don't know how far away. It wouldn't shock me if there was a whole nother Earth somewhere. If there's a whole nother Earth somewhere. It's impossible to know. Isn't that weird? There's probably some alternate universe of us living out somewhere. I'm probably a YouTuber for some other sport. Yeah, and there's multiple universes. That's crazy. I don't even know how to universe illustrate it. Okay, that's horrible. Model of universe and galaxies. I watched something on it earlier and it was just blowing my mind. There's so much going on. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. Best pictures of the universe. I wonder who named it. Damn, these are some crazy wild pictures. I wonder if one day we'll have the technology to travel really far. That's crazy. I almost want to set one of these pictures as my background. In another universe, Merab Dvalishvili is MMA Joey. Okay. In another universe, Joey's watching MMA Steven Seagal. That is true. Like, does one universe lead into another? I don't know, dude. It's freaking wild. Bro, we nor have ever discovered the other side of the moon. That's how clueless we are. That is true. In another universe, Clay Guida is MMA Joey's boys. No. Per capita crime is different across states, and a huge chunk of cases go unreported, but it's slowly improving with better policing. The last 10 years of law and order are slightly better than the 10 before. Fair enough. I was just curious from someone that lived there. It's just a collection of energy at the end of the day. Even with infinite amount of universes, Nunes sucks in all of them. Check Discord. Dude, that's crazy. Finds potentially volcano-covered Earth-sized world. That's a beautiful picture. Is that a real picture? Dude, that's wild. That's a beautiful picture. I'm assuming that's a real picture. I'm saving that image. That's nuts. It's weird. It's weird, guys. We're just floating around on a rock. I think the universe is so interesting. It would be worth dedicating your life to it. It hurts my brain. It's so interesting. Like, I wonder what's out there. I truly do. Someone's going to be watching this stream tomorrow and be like, I thought this was UFC 289 pre-fight. What the fuck is this clown talking about? If you're watching this right now on Saturday, the day of the fights, and you're like listening to us talk about universes, let me know down in the comments. Very few things more interesting than the universe. Dude, when I start trying to conceive, like, okay, we're here on the Earth, and then there's all this and that, and, like, my brain starts to just blow up. I don't even know how people understand it in their head. There's, like, multiple galaxies and multiple universes and observable universe. Like, I almost want to get off and start watching YouTube videos on it, which I'm going to get off in a little bit. We've already gone 2 hours tonight. What's bigger, the universe or DC? The universe. In another universe, the BMF belt is prestigious. Stop. I wonder what's out there in the ocean as well. We haven't even discovered a fraction of the ocean. Dude, the ocean is massive. Think about it. Just the ocean itself is another universe. I think Elon's a revolutionary trying to make it so we don't have to rely solely on Earth. I don't know. I think he probably just has too much money. He's like, you know what? Let me do all this shit. It's fun. That's his like version of fun, spending billions of dollars on space travel. Joe, what is your favorite sport to watch besides MMA? I guess probably football. Probably be football. Yo, Joey, what you watch any other sports? Any thoughts on NBA Finals or UEFA Championships League's final tomorrow? I don't even know what UEFA is. I'm sorry. I probably won't watch the NBA Finals. I haven't watched any of the playoffs. When I'm not making content, I'm always doing something else. I'm always doing something else, boys. So, yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot of time to watch other sports. I watch some disc golf. I'll start watching disc golf tournaments. Disc golf is mad fun. I need to get a disc golf sponsor. I would love to shout out a disc golf sponsor. So, and then you guys I could start telling you guys what to buy and start playing. Because the sport's mad fun. I'm telling you right now, it sounds crazy. I never even heard of the sport before last year. It is unbelievably fun. For no reason, too. And it's super easy. It's not super easy to play, but it's super easy to get into. Like the barrier of entry, you can spend like $30-$40 and start playing right away. And you're not going to be good at first. But like me, I never even heard of disc golf. I literally have like 7 courses within like 30 to 40 minutes of my house. And I never even heard of it or seen any of them before. All you need to know is Nuggets in 5, Joey. Connor's not sniffing in a parallel universe, probably. Go Birds, my boy. Go the Orioles and go Ravens. Yeah, I'm rooting for them. I'm rooting for them. I can't believe we almost got the 7. We almost got 7 boost in the server. I can't wait to get 7 total. Yo, what's up, Joey? What's up, Wesley? In another universe, Giannis still champ. Oh, the pain. That is true, my friend. That is true. That is very, very true. Let me look up something real quick. I can't believe we've been live for 2 hours already. How wild is that? How wild is that? Dude, what we got going on here? What the hell is... I'm done. Hold on. Okay. It's possible the other universe have entirely different set of people that you don't even exist. That's what I'm thinking probably is. That's what I'm thinking probably is. What is going on here? I'm done. Oh my goodness. Do a collab with Guru? Tell him that. Tell him to hit me up. I'll think about it. In some universe, John Jones is a bum and Parker Porter's a goat. May very well be. May very well be. Overeem is a flyweight in some universe. Overeem is not taking steroids in some universe. Yeah, but I believe probably other universes are... I think it's probably just an entirely different set of people that we never met, we never know. You know what I mean? I don't believe there's like alternate personalities. Yeah, the Mariana Trench, isn't that the deepest part of the ocean? Of course. Of course. Of course. You doubt that? You doubt that? Our imagination dreams are infinite, not physical realm. Dude, dreaming is weird as hell. Parker Porter's the GOAT. At name fitting the guy, okay. In another universe, Marlon Moraes has an iron chin. Worst downfall, Tony or Marlon? Definitely Marlon. In India, Army has the largest volunteer military in the world. Did not know that. That's an interesting fact. That's an interesting fact. I did not know that. Indian Railways is among the top 5 employers of the world. Wasn't there like a train derailment in India recently? I seen like a train derailment apparently killed a bunch of people, which is super sad. Which is very sad. I have swam over the top of the Mariana Trench. Dude, that's crazy. Daunting to know the bottom was so far from me. That's horrifying. The ocean's crazy. I'm actually like terrified. I've been in the ocean quite a few times, and every time I'm like, damn, I don't feel right about this. I feel like I'm going to get sucked down. But yeah, that's horrifying. Thinking about how deep it is. Well, guys, we did full card picks tonight. We've talked about the universe. I put out a video earlier tonight. I don't know what more you guys want from me. In alternate universe, Derek Lewis slimmed down. Dude, remember everyone was saying Derek Lewis is going to beat Spivak because he slimmed down. Looks like the next fight's about to start at 1. Or maybe it already started. Did we already get a finish or something? No, it's just starting. He just got in the cage. What is this dude walking out with this mask on for? That's wild. Main event is about to start. You can't leave yet. How do we even know that we would be humans or even built similar to us? They could be intelligent life forms that wouldn't even comprehend the way that we would look. I know they could have a complete. They would have a complete. What's crazy is they would have a totally different language. How would we even communicate? Someone would have to learn their language. So they'd have to learn our language. And they could look completely different. But they could still be, in a way, similar. If that makes sense. Also, an alternate universe where Askren need Masvidal? No, that doesn't exist. Another universe, Jalton Almeida is an unbelievable striker, but literally zero grappling at all. Basically the opposite of him in this universe. Probably. Do you like the MMA Guru? I don't really know the MMA Guru, so I can't say. And we don't know much about the universe. Dude, it's wild. It is completely and utterly wild how much we don't know. How much we don't know about even, I think there's some land that's unexplored in the United States alone. Definitely in the world. I might be mistaken about the United States, but definitely in the world. Let me check something out real quick. The main event's about to start. You can't yet. Damn you. Doing me dirty. Doing me absolutely dirty. It's possible other life forms don't even speak. Dude, it's wild. In another universe, Juliana Pena has impeccable striking. Are you a father? You look like one? Yeah, I'm your daddy. I'm glad you found me. Would you volunteer to be shipped off into the... No. I'm still sad they sent that dog out. I found out about that dog they sent out in Russia. They just shipped him up there to die. That made me really sad. That was really sad. When I learned about that, it broke my heart. Dude died up there. I don't care how many universes there are. Dreykus can't beat Izzy in any of them. Yeah, I agree. 100% I agree. There ain't no way. Looks like this main event for one championship is about to start. It's hard to believe we've been live for 2 hours and 11 minutes. It really is hard to believe that. I almost exited out of the one championship by mistake. I'm exiting out of some tabs. There isn't a whole lot going on this Friday night. I searched UFC and filtered by live. Ain't a whole lot going on around these parts. I see one clown channel live right now. And that's it. Oh, there's like a lot of these same channels that just are just streaming 24/7. Need to stream the main. Do you swim? Yeah, I swim. Of course I swim. Imagine if Google Maps is hiding land masses off the map and there's secretly more to the world. We wouldn't even know it. That's true. We wouldn't even know it. Yeah, we'll watch the main event real quick. Keep throwing questions in the chat, guys. I'm just going to listen to the audio on this. But I can see your guys' chat. These dudes are definitely on roids, by the way. Representing Russia. Dimitri. Okay. I'll be able to see everything still. 90% of Antarctica hasn't been explored. I know there's a lot of area that has not been explored in the world. I think some forests and stuff. Everyone at one's on roids. Who did you root for? Israel versus Alex 2-1. Second one, I definitely rooted for Adesanya just because I ate a lot of shit for my pick. First one, I just wanted a good fight. I didn't really root one way or another. Which MMA fight you think can rival popularity of Rumble in the Jungle? Ali versus Foreman. I have no idea. I have no idea how popular that fight was. Oh, this is Muay Thai? I didn't even know this was Muay Thai. There's underground caves in Indonesia, which is still not reachable to anyone. That's craziness. I can't believe what we've already explored. People diving in underwater caves is crazy to me. I think Adesanya will do Rumble in the Jungle type. Okay. All right, let's see what happens. World title Muay Thai. The main event. I don't even know how they know how to say these names. In another universe, we're watching Power Slap, Joey. Muay Thai gloves, 4 ounces. Nice leg kick. Good leg kicks. I don't even know who's who. Menshinkov is the Russian. No, I don't need Charles to win tomorrow like my life depends on it. I want him to win because I want to be right. And I like Charles too, so I've been rooting for him anyway. So, ooh, gets dropped. Ursel drops him badly. Dude can't even get up. It might be over. He can't even get up. He waved it off. It's over. Dude dropped him badly. He had mad trouble getting up. Apparently went back down again off camera. Dude clipped him and was just done. Dude clipped him badly. That's all I need to see. That's one thing about one. They have some great finishes. It's all over. That was filthy. Yeah, that was quick. I didn't even get to see this. There was a bad angle in the shot they clipped him with. Dude couldn't get up. He was like on his head and was like trying to get up. You know what a relief that's got to be to get a win that quickly without getting touched? Because you go in there with all that focus and all that training you did, and then you're like, okay, now I got to fight this guy. And I could get knocked out here. All right, they're showing the replay. He pumped the jab, feinted a body kick, and then hit him right on the forehead. It wasn't even that big of a shot, but it hurt him bad. And then he went to get up and couldn't get up. Yeah, it was just like a appalling shot. That's crazy. But it hurt. It must have just hit the right spot of his brain. Just kind of hit him right here. You know, and it didn't look that impactful, but it probably was. And then he tried to get up, and he was just nosediving down. That was nasty. Yeah, maybe the roids took his chin. In another universe, Power Slap owns the world. Stop. I keep getting Boston Crab by these Elden Ring bosses. Joey, I'm putting on Venom gear to increase my stats. That makes sense to me. I think that's the best way to go, to be quite honest. All right, listen, guys. I need a massive favor from all of you. I need a massive favor from every single person in this chat, okay? And I expect every person to do this for me. If you have not already, I'm probably going Dustin Poirier. If you have not already, go watch my latest Charles Oliveira Beneil Dariush video. It's not a prediction video. It's just talking about Charles Oliveira being overlooked in this fight with Beneil Dariush. Like it, watch it all the way to the end, and comment on it. There's 60 some of you guys in here right now. If you guys can do that, it will help boost it in the algorithm. When we get to 10,000 subscribers, which we're only 150 away at this point, I'll be going live for like 3 or 4 hours, okay? Which should happen early next week at this point now. So if you guys could do me a massive favor, go to the link in the chat, leave a comment, and watch it from beginning to end. That really helps. That really, really helps. You got a new piece of MMA memorabilia, you put it in the Discord? Let me go take a look. Where's it at? I don't see it. It's not in the Discord. Well, you can post it, and I'll check it out. I'll respond to you after the stream. But yeah, I would appreciate if you guys help boost that video in the algorithm. It's already doing pretty well. It's not doing great, but it's doing well. It's almost to 2,000 views right now. And I only released it, now it's been 3 hours, a little over 3 hours. But watching it from beginning to end really helps. The watch time is most important. Then interaction, so liking, comment on it. That helps a lot as well. So, Let's see what you got here. What is this? Who signed that? I can't tell who signed it. Is that Ric Flair? You got Ric Flair to sign a glove? Why does it look like Ric Flair's in the picture? It doesn't say anywhere who signed it, though. But that's Shavkat. That's pretty sweet, dude. Shavkat glove. You need to get one of those nice little display cases. So, that's pretty cool, Hawk. I like it a lot, man. I like MMA memorabilia. I'd love to have a Shavkat autograph. So, that's pretty sick, but I couldn't tell what the picture. It should say something on the certification. Like, this is a certified of Shavkat Rakhmonov, but I understand they put it. They give it unique numbers. Is this a pre-recorded stream? Yeah, it is. We pre-recorded this. Anyway, guys, please go to the link in the chat. I would greatly appreciate it. Help boost that video in the algorithm. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will be live streaming UFC 289. Irene Aldana taking on Amanda Nunes. Charles Oliveira versus Beneil Dariush. I'll be live at 8 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. So join me. Get all my live reaction for the fights. I appreciate you guys. Good night and goodbye. Go check out the video in the chat. And like this stream before you leave as well. I would greatly appreciate it. Appreciate every single one of you and good night.